Precious. Hello friends, this is Precious and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Precious. I am a post-kidney transplant patient, a medical coder, and a crafter. We are now in the craft room, and because I just love the background, so I would like to talk about medical coding here. I want to say thank you for watching my previous video about how much does a medical coder earn. It caught your attention and answered your question about how much do medical coders earn. So for today's video, we are going to talk about how to become a medical coder part 1. It will be divided into 2 parts because today we are going to talk about how to become a medical coder, and that means what characteristics you should have or you need to have to become a medical coder. So medical coder reads, analyzes, abstracts, and translates patient's medical history or patient's medical information and translate that into standardized alphanumeric codes. That's what we do. We read, analyze, abstract, and translate the patient's documentation into alphanumeric codes. So if you are interested to become a medical coder, let's talk about how to become a medical coder. But before that, I also want to update you guys on my crochet for a cause. Being a dialysis patient is a very hard and challenging time of my life. So at least celebrating my 50-year kidneyversary, I would like to make them a little bit happy by giving them my crocheted stuff. So just an update. So I already made 48 out of 50 scrunchies. Since the last time I uploaded that video, I was able to crochet 30 out of 50 beanies. So we have different colors: yellow, purple, blue, green, and pink. So yes, please continue praying that I will be able to finish this and give these away to our dialysis patients. Now let's talk about how to become a medical coder part 1. So I have been a medical coder now for 2 years. I just celebrated my 2 years with Optum. While thinking about this content, I was able to make 10 characteristics of a medical coder. So how to become a medical coder? To become a medical coder, number 1, you must be detail oriented. So what do you mean by detail oriented? Medical coders, I would like to compare it to like Sherlock Holmes, if you may. We are like investigators, detectives of like patient's condition as a whole. With that said, we are very careful to give an accurate codes and complete codes of the patient's medical records. Number 2, medical coders have technical skills. Medical terminologies, clinical procedures, electronic health records. Doesn't mean that you are the one doing the procedure, you are going to get the scalpel and open up the patient. No, not like that, okay? As a medical coder, you read doctor's notes every day. You must be at least knowledgeable with the medical terminologies, anatomy, even some medication, and also like procedures and those services. Having knowledge about that will really set you up for a successful coding. Third, medical coders should be ethical. Every day we are exposed to patients' private information, clients' private information. We should not expose that. We are not allowed to do that because that will lead you to a very bad consequence. In medical coding world, private information, patient information are involved, right? So we really have to make sure or we are not showing our screens to anyone. When I say anyone, it means everyone in the world. You know, so when you have a visitor at your home, you cannot just let the person come in and look over your shoulder. Oh, what are you doing? No, we cannot do that. That's why also we are not allowed to work outside our homes. If you work from home, you're not allowed to go to the coffee shop and code because you are exposing private information of the patients or the clients. So as medical coders, we should maintain patient confidentiality. Number 4 is well organized. To avoid making mistakes, error in coding, and to work efficiently, you must have a very good organization skill. When I say good organization skill, in my experience, I have tons of notes of different conditions, different guidelines, things that I learned from trainings, things because in medical coding, everything every year there are changes, right? So make sure that those guidelines, those new information, things you learn from trainings, new medication you found out, everything that you learn during medical coding, you have to make your notes organized because it will also make you an efficient coder. Every time you read a certain patient's medical information, you don't have to research it all over and over again because you already have a well organized notes that when you have a question about that, you can just go back to it and that will confirm that, oh, this is what it means. Okay, then I can code this, because being well organized will also help you reach your quota for the day, right? You don't have to research for a code over and over again that you have already looked up before. So being well organized is really a good character, is a must-have character of a medical coder. Number 5 is problem solvers. Yes, medical coders, we are problem solver because most of the time what we read in the patient's medical records is just not enough to just code a certain diagnosis or services, right? Instead, we interpret and abstract the whole medical record of the patient. So being a problem solver, it really helps you code accurately and also code completely. Number 6 is computer proficient. When I say computer proficient, it's already 2024, guys. You should know how to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You should also know how to open your camera. You should also know how to read email. We are already in the digital world. So somehow being computer proficient, because every day we are required to read our emails. We are required to open our emails, open certain apps in the computer. Even just those little basic things, you should be proficient on those because that's what you do every day. You need them every day. So yeah, that's a basic skill that also everyone should learn, not only medical coders. Number 7, I love this. You must be an independent worker. When I say independent worker, no one is looking over your shoulders every day to watch you code. Once you are finished your trainings, once you are good to go, they will send you to production or you are ready to code real charts, okay? So you are doing that on your own. You have all your resources, all your notes and everything. So of course, there are still people that you can call or that you can message in your company to, hey, what do you mean by this and that and that? But you must be an independent worker. You have deadlines to meet, you have quotas to reach, because being an independent worker will also measure your efficiency. Being an independent worker will measure your knowledge of the project you are doing right now, but it will also measure your efficiency. It also measures your accuracy and the completeness of the codes you are putting or you are entering in the system, right? So being an independent worker is a key to become a successful medical coder. No one is always over your shoulder to check on you and to say, hey, you did it wrong, or hey, blah 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 blah. You have to learn how to become an independent worker and be confident on what you have learned and apply that to your everyday coding. Number 8, medical coders should be good at time management. It must be difficult first in the beginning, or it must be difficult when you are changing projects, when you are changing teams, or something like that. But time management is a key to a successful coding. So again, you have deadlines to meet, you have quotas to reach, you have number of charts to reach per day. There are also tasks that are more prioritized. Number 9, we're almost done. Number 9 is great focus. It means that you are reading and translating and abstracting all these documents correctly. It means your mind is on the zone on that certain chart or that certain medical record, right? So being focused or having great focus, even your dogs are barking, even your cats are being chaotic, or just the loud noise in the neighborhood or whatever, having a great focus is really a key to to coding efficiently and accurately. Number 10, being able to retain information easily. This is very important. I think this is the most important because medical coders are thrown to different projects, here and there. But being able to retain information easily, we're being able to differentiate different projects. This code doesn't work on this certain project. These codes are kind of the same with this project, So being able to retain information easily and putting that in your notes so that you will be well organized. Being thrown to different projects, different trainings, being able to retain information easily with also new guidelines, new codes each year, new information each year, it will really help you to exercise your brain. So being a medical coder is a good brain exercise, So if you want to become a medical coder and you think you have this ability to retain information easily, then you are good to go. You can become a medical coder. So giving you all these 10 characteristics of a medical coder based on my experience, I can ask you this question right now. Do you think you can be a medical coder? Please answer down below. So guys, thank you for watching, and you're at the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more medical coding content. Thank you so much, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!